Okay, so in our previous video, we were able to create a categorical variable called income for. And I can actually tabulate income for, and you can see that we've got 786 for group 1, and then 785 for group 2, same for group 3, same for group 4. Now there's a particular type of graph that might show this kind of stuff pretty well, and this is called the Box-and-Whiskers plot, also known as box plot. Now there's a way that we want to look at these that's particularly helpful, and the comma and the squiggly line have different functions. The squiggly lines, that thing, is telling the program that the next variable you see is going to be a categorical variable. So if I were to do a box plot for something like income for, comma, life expect 2017, what's going to happen? So right here is the box plot for life expect 2017. Here is the box plot for our 4 categories of 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's not very helpful. I might even be able to just do a box plot and we'll just zoom in on what's going on number 1 by just doing a box plot on income 4, and that's what you see. The median is 2. We got numbers at 1 and 3, and then here are the higher ones. If I were to do a box plot individually on life expect 2017, you can see this interquartile range from the 25th to the 75th percentile and the median value. Those two things are exactly what you see in this figure right here. Not particularly helpful. What we're interested in is I want to see the life expectancies by income group, by group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4. So how might I do that? So I need to put the life expectancy on the y-axis, and then squiggly line income for, and see what we get. And there you go. So here are the life expectancies at 75, or 75 is about it for the median for group 1. Group 2, it's a little bit better. Group 3, a little bit better. Group 4, a little bit better. You could actually, do an analysis of variance or something to see, is there a difference between these different groups. So easy enough on that. There might be other box plots you might be interested in doing. We've got the box plot for life expectancy 2017 there, but you might be interested in looking at the percent diabetic by income. That's just the one that I see that was easy, is income associated with percent diabetic, and you can see the highest diabetic percentages occur in the lowest income group, and they get better almost in direct fashion with income. Again, there are better ways of looking at data. Every way has its advantages and disadvantages in many cases. If you're interested in just looking at diabetic and income as a overall, I think I have one called household income, you can always still do the scatter plot. And I have to do this variable name correctly. So that's the scatter plot. You can also keep in mind that you're able to remember, you can add color. So we can add titles and color. I'm going to just sweep this and make it a little bit easier to see. I'm going to go back to my box plot command for this and say I want to give some titles to this. So how might I do that? Well, I'm going to have to dip into the quotation mark and then throw in this comma and give it a title, like the main title will equal, call it quotation marks, life expectancies in 2017 by U.S. income categories. And then I might want to do something else. Oh, I have to end the quotation mark. Got that? Okay. Then I might want to label the x-axis something like, right now it's income 4. I might want to label it something better, like I don't know, X lab equals quotation marks U.S. income quartiles. I can even put lowest to high, you know, low to high. The y-axis, y lab equals quotes life expectancy 2017 in years, comma, and then I don't know if I want to do color, can't remember the command, might just be col equals dark blue. The color command may not be right, and then all that in parentheses and go, and there you go, easy enough. And now I've got that command, I can alter it as I need to do so. So I'm going to stop the video here. So that's creating a box plot and then using the categorical function, that squiggly line, versus a comma, which would be comparing two continuous variables.